upstairs at the downtown storage units at Clinton Row. I'm with my buddy here, Manny, at the Goody Vault. This is part of an ongoing series we're doing as Shopping Local, Shopping Small. We're doing it at Clinton Row. So let's step back and give everybody sort of the background on what the Goody Vault is all about. We're down here in your studio, which has expanded recently. And I can see we have a ton of vintage clothing around us. So why don't you give the listeners out here what the Goody Vault is all about, man?
First thing I'll say, the Goody Vault is about an experience.
There you go.
So we specialize in clothing from the 1930s to the 1990s. Three target areas is vintage military, vintage workwear, and vintage sportswear. So those are like the three things that I try to stock in here. That's what I like. So
yeah. So all right. First of all, let's talk about what gave you the concept to put something like this together. You just mentioned 1930s and 1990s.
Yeah.
First thing your thought is like, where would people? First of all, where would you come up with an idea to just kind of go in those eras there? But also, like, where do you find these clothes, and how do you find clientele that's into that too, right? So why don't you give us a little bit of background about the ideas of why you thought to put this together, and then also talk about how do you market something like this? Yeah.
So I'll tell you how this started. Major plug to Unclaimed Baggage.
All right, so
they really fueled this whole thing because I would go there on Fridays after work.
Yeah.
I rush before they close. I'd go there and just start, running through all the stuff they had, trying to find. I was looking for suitcases and watches and different things like that.
And if you don't know, Unclaimed Baggage is exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
People have not claimed their baggage through the airlines and probably some other different places, and they bring them over there and they sell them at discounted rates and stuff like that. Discounted rates because they don't know what the rates are, but I mean, people can go through people's stuff and buy it, right?
Exactly. I mean, the stuff that I've found there, we could talk about it, but it's really good stuff. It's still there. They still have good deals, but you have to know what you're looking for. I know what I'm looking for, so that really
So wait, you went there originally just to get stuff for yourself? Or knowing, okay, so
I was buying stuff for myself.
Just for you.
Yeah.
And then you thought at some point there that you could buy and then resell, right?
Yeah. When you see the profit margin on some items for resale, you're like, this is crazy.
All right.
But you got to know what you're looking for. You got to, look into the pieces, and you got to know what you want.
Yeah.
But once I saw how much I could make with some of the profit margins, I was hooked. So I was like, I got to do something. And then I was like, I could start my own business. Not sure how that looks yet, but I could kind of curate the type of stuff that I want. And then I started following different people on Instagram and
other people that are doing this.
Yeah, they have been they're really good. So I went down all these rabbit holes, and I was like, I got to do something. I got to do it. And then a good friend of mine, we were talking one day at work. We had caught up after some years of not seeing each other. And he was asking me, what I had going on in my life and blah, blah. And I just told him, I'm going to be in management over here and everything like that. And he was like, dude, give me the real. And he just pretty much just told me, hey, you need to start really thinking about what you want to do and do it.
Right.
Whatever it is, I know that you want more. So start getting on it. And after that, I was like, dude, I'm not going to be embarrassed like that. I got to get on it. So 2018, I had went and got my business official, got my LLC, created, and got my business license and hit the ground.
All right, so then how long you've been over here at Clinton Row?
Since October of 2019.
Yeah, and if you're not aware about Clinton Row, it's a series of different storefronts and shops and artist studios. It's the formal studio of Huntsville, had some space here. We love the space here. It's such a great location. It's just it's where the future of Huntsville is downtown, right? And this is where you are smack down, right here in the middle of it. Working with David, the owner over here, he's awesome. He's very accommodating. He will give you more space as you need it, as you grow. So this is another great reason you're sitting right here. But so let's talk a little bit about that experience that you are trying to give to your customers. So you have a website. It's thegoodyvault.com. We're going to put that on the screen somewhere right here. And people can go there, they can see what you have, they can purchase things right there online, but most importantly, they can make an appointment with you, come down here, and you can walk them through some of the things that you have, but more importantly, you can walk them through some of the ideas that I have and kind of interpret them into the clothing, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you talk a little bit about that?
So, first off, this is not for everybody. You know, it takes
There you
a
go.
special person to enjoy some pieces with a lot of character.
Mhm.
You know, I like stuff that's worn, that's beat, that's rugged. You know, not everything is like that. But when you talk about something from the 40s, it's not always going to be...
It's not going to be pristine out of the
yeah,
package.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, I like that. I like stuff with character. I don't want to look like anybody else.
Mhm.
I want somebody to inquire about my jeans. What the heck are those? You know? So that's a big part. So I just want to kind of set some expectations. You know,
Yeah.
some stuff is worn. It's
Right.
That's part of it. But when they come here, my big thing is about an experience. I want to introduce my clients to something they've never seen before. And if I can do that, you won't forget me. And that's my goal, is to introduce you to something amazing. You know, so I try to curate the showroom in a way where it's inspiring. It's something that will really pique your curiosity. Like, whoa, tell me more. And that's all. You know, people want to experience, and that's what I'm about. I like experiences, and good experiences at that. So, yeah, I mean, if you like, some people that come here, they've pretty much perused the website. They've looked up stuff, so they kind of come like, and I'm like, oh, okay, you've done some research.
They got a feel, yeah.
They got a feel. But I got surprises in here, so they don't know it all.
That's part of that experience. You're going to bring here and
Exactly.
give them something they couldn't see on the website.
Exactly. It's stuff in here that's not online. So if you come to the showroom, you make an appointment, you're rewarded for that effort. You know, that's the way it is. So
Yeah, you're going to get the full experience. You can't just do it online.
exactly,
The
and
full-
you get to meet me. You know, you get to meet me. You get to drink from my 1960s machine that works.
Look at that.
You know.
All right, so most of your clientele are men, or are they women, or are they a mixed bag, or how does that work?
It's a mixed bag, but I'm gonna give a shout out to all my clients that are women. Thank you. They have held me down.
Is that right?
They have. I love them, and I'm not. I got choked up about it. Thank you, ladies. But no, seriously, I think a lot of women are they shop more. They're into fashion more.
Yeah.
And dude, they've held me down. So I'm grateful. Didn't know it was gonna turn like this, so I'm about to make it a little more robust for the women as far as having more women's apparel, which is something that was not my focus. But I got to show love to them since they love the Goody Vault. I love you too, so I'm gonna put some stuff in here.
They need to drag their boyfriends down here.
You
too,
know,
right?
and guys, you know, yeah, get down here. You know, exactly.
All right, so we'll play out a scenario here. So I go online, I make an appointment, I'm looking for a vintage jacket or something like that, right?
Mhm.
So I can kind of give you that criteria. We set an appointment, you come down here, you show me some jackets, but you're also going to show me some other stuff, steer me in some other directions, not be so narrow-minded with just jackets. I could
Exactly.
get me over to the jeans or something like that.
Mhm.
So that's how that experience would go down, right?
Yeah, and you know, for me, I don't know who this person is yet.
Yeah.
Now, it's really easy on Instagram sometimes. You know, people make appointments through Instagram. They DM me or go to the book, little link on there.
Okay.
You can book through there. Then I can kind of see your style a little bit.
All right.
kinda
Do some
have
research of your own.
Yeah, exactly. Have some pieces in mind.
Customize that experience.
You know what I'm saying? But when they come in straight, I actually like the cold visits. Like, boom, hey, I'm coming, boom. I actually like that because now we're both looking at each other to see how we want to do this thing.
Got it.
But it kind of creates like magic because now we can really create an experience and connect on some things that we didn't know existed.
Nice.
So it's fun.
All right, so we were talking before. You're mostly a Huntsville native here.
Mhm.
I'm curious, and I asked this of many interviewers, interviewees about what they've seen in the culture in Huntsville over the number of years change, good, bad, indifferent, and see how the scene has changed. So
Yeah.
I'd like to get your insight on what you've seen that's changed over years. They give you confidence, first of all, to quit a real-time job
Yeah.
and to come and do this full-time, thinking it can thrive. So give me your sense of what the culture here is like, what you think it is happening now, and what you think is the future. Just giving you sort of the confidence to
Yeah.
come and do this thing full-time, man.
Well, I'm happy to see that Huntsville's growing.
Yeah.
We're kind of becoming a little more open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a desire to do it, but it just could not happen because of whatever reasons. So I'm happy to see where it's going. I mean, it's a slow move. It's been a very slow move where certain things have come, they've died, But now it's like I'm just seeing a wave of people that have all these aspirations and goals, and they're talented people, you know? Like, there's just so much happening right now, so much movement. I want to be a part of it. I love Huntsville. This is ground level right now. And I think, 10 years from now, dude, Huntsville's going to have a name in the South. I mean, it's already like, people hearing about it, you hear the vibrations, but I mean, like, I think in 10 years, 5 to 10 years, it's going to be crazy. It's just a lot of people, professionals here, people with education, people with aspirations, and they really want to create things, they're here now. It's just getting the confidence and in the city, people want to see that they'll be supported, that the city receives them, that it's going to be a future here. I feel like it's a future here. That's why I'm taking a bold move right now. But I believe in Huntsville, and I believe in, what's about to come. It's exciting.
There's real sense of community. There's other businesses that I'm hoping that you've seen will come out and support you, and you guys can collaborate. I think there's a lot of opportunity to do that. I'm hoping that happens even more when you get to do this on a full-time scale.
Sure.
You can make those connections more. This is a great town for cooperation. Whether it's in music or in business or putting on events, I found that there's just a ton of sense of community and less sense of competition.
Yeah.
And even with very like business senses, or models, you'll see the same businesses come together and help each other, like the breweries or venues or on and on. And it's really cool. I'm hoping that happens for you as well. So it's very exciting, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this place. I'm gonna push this out as much as I possibly can. We need more businesses like this, making Huntsville feel more diverse and feel more eclectic and feel more inclusive to different styles and different genres and different age groups and all that good stuff. And I think you're doing just a really good job on trying to bridge some of those gaps. So I wish you all the luck. Manny, thank you so much for coming on the show and talking to us about it. And everybody needs to come down here, make an appointment. Ladies, for sure. Guys, get down here. Get some fashion in your closet. This is one way to do it. And Manny's got you. You don't have to worry about it. Just give him some general ideas, and he'll walk you through and show you some special stuff when he gets here and give you that full experience. Manny, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.